Welcome back. My name is Thomas. I'm here with Allison, David, and Diamond, continuing this episode of A Bard's Tale, our Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition game. We are right in the thick of it. If you missed the last episode, go back. What are you doing on part 2 of 2 if you didn't part 1 of... Anyway, at the top of the round, ClickClack.
I'm going to shoot this guy. Well, first I will shift my hunter's mark over to him.
Okay.
And then I will shoot this guy.
Yeah.
The one the bard was running away from.
Alright.
Oh!
5%. 5% chance. There it was.
So, second attack. Yeah, 31.
Plenty.
$23 damage.
Oh, that.
Yeah, you definitely have attention. That one slid between its ribs.
Struana ran toward me. What is she doing?
Crying is a free action.
Like, is she hurt?
I was telling you over our earpieces that I am in fact dying. I'm dying. I'm going to be dead.
You can see it's all.
Oh my God, help me!
I imagine you like starting an overdramatic death scene. Just
Can Lovelace use her action to deliver something?
yes.
Lovelace reaches onto the pack, something that's in a holster on the side, and plunges a spring-loaded syringe full of a health potion into Struana.
Oh. I imagine this is not a small syringe. This is like...
No, it's humanoid size.
I'm imagining like the Eve syringes or the Adam syringes.
It's a little Pulp Fiction.
Yeah, that's what I was seeing, was like the Pulp Fiction needles.
Pulp Fiction with a thinner needle, because
I'm the only one seeing BioShock then, with this just like honking like jump.
That's its own finishing move. Those things.
Right, the superior
this
version.
Is medicinal. It's meant to help.
So I essentially get kicked
It's a medical syringe that's spring-loaded, so that as soon as there's force, the catch gives, and it pushes the fluid in.
So I just got kicked in the chest by a healing horse.
You probably got stabbed in the arm by a giant crab claw holding a needle.
I was trying to make a reference to the Pulp Fiction needle, because that's apparently what it feels like to be brought back that way, is getting kicked in the chest by a horse.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
What's fascinating is when they do it to someone who doesn't need it.
How would you do that?
By not checking for a pulse?
Roll that heal.
What's a
Is it a potion, a greater potion, superior potion?
It was a potion.
Okay, so it's D8.
Am I rolling a D8?
I figured you...
Oh, I'm sorry, 2D4.
2D4.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you want me to roll that or her?
Doesn't matter to me.
Struana, decide your life.
I feel like I got more damage from the needle than I actually... Basically, I was just like, ow, what the...
The damage is when you pulled it out, which you shouldn't have done.
Right. It's like when somebody pinches you to get rid of a headache.
Mm-hmm.
Ow! Well, it does feel a little better, but dude, it's.
I still have
So-
the headache. I'm just mad at you now.
I was mad at you before, now I'm pissed.
So that ClickClack. Anything else on your turn?
I pat Lovelace because she's a good girl.
Okay. Stan. Surrounded in the thick of things.
Boy, I like it. Good day. Well, with daylight cast, I can see all this awfulness, and I continue wailing into the giant in front of me with my flaming hammer. 30 hits,
Yes, it does.
and my second attack at 25 hits. Man, I'm rolling dope tonight.
You should roll your damage for the first attack.
Oh,
Then we'll see
right.
what your plan is from there.
Gee, why?
Oh no, it's 2d8. Right.
What?
So 12 damage.
That is enough to just knock it off its feet, and it's not dead. You know, it's on death saves, but it's sort of like twitching and trying to crawl a little.
Okay. And I will, with that second attack that I did, I will swing into this one on the ground here. This
One of the
monster.
All right. That's plenty to hit it. That's way more than you needed to hit it.
15 damage.
You feel it break underneath the hammer before the flame is delivered. It doesn't die, but it is like skittering away, like, you know, its claws on the stone, like trying to scrabble away with not much movement in 3 of its limbs or so. Like, you wrecked it.
And Lawrence will do a ram. You kind of turn to face them and do a ram attack.
Same one.
No, it's crawling away.
Yeah, it's in terrible shape.
No, then one of the other ones. That's the next one. That's this one.
Okay.
Giant L. Does it hit? 13 13 to hit.
Check that. Yes.
Yeah.
Catches it squarely between the antlers.
Ah, minimum damage almost. Yeah, minimum damage.
Total
Almost
of 9. All right, it's still like three antler tines. Just get it in 3 solid points, just deep. It's badly wounded. Anything else on your turn, Stan? Bonus actions? Okay.
Some blood and fire. That's it.
All right. It is the giant's turn. Stan, I will need you to make me 4 charisma saves. They're smart enough not to continue engaging in melee. That seems like a losing battle.
17, 12, 10, 9.
So you will take 3 points. Two points. Let me just figure out. Half and half is 1 point. And 2 points of psychic damage. They're starting to realize that they are particularly ineffectual against this. You see them losing some heart. This fellow, however, is full of heart. Vim, vinegar, piss, anger, and an overwhelming desire to do harm. First to this annoying pest with the bow. That's going to be, will a 19 hit you, ClickClack? Or 20, sorry. Okay.
I had it muted so I could run my air conditioner.
Fair.
Yeah, 20 is my AC.
So 23 bludgeoning damage comes your way, although the second strike just goes wild. Wabam! And the shaft on this is as tall as you are, or is as wide as you are tall. Would Lovelace like a reaction?
Sure, why not? I mean, her attack bonus sucks, but why not try?
So's their AC.
15.
15's a hit.
Yeah. Wow. Can I use my feet for her?
No.
Okay.
No, not that. I'd let you use... Oh, inspiration doesn't do damage. Never mind.
That's 5 damage. And a grapple check, actually. But it's strength-based, so let's just move on.
That didn't roll great. Oh, it's got a beat at 11? Or 13?
Yeah. 11.
It did. Just barely. That is all for the Giants. They have all headed where they're going to head. They also seem affected, by the way, by this aura of shrieking madness that the Gru carry with them. Struana.
Hates everything right now. So Hush Hush by now this turn will have reached this guy.
Yes.
And I'm just doing the trusting that ClickClack's got this. And casting Bestow Curse on this guy.
Ah. Alright. Hush Hush needs to make a melee spell attack, if I remember right, to deliver it.
Let me double check that.
Yes.
Down at the...
I could be wrong.
I think that they just deliver it as I would.
Yes. I think that's how you would. I believe there's a touch involved. I could be wrong. It might just be touch range.
It's just touch range, I think, but I'm checking right now.
Okay.
No, only if it requires an attack run. In this case, it doesn't. Although
Okay.
they do need to make a save. Wisdom.
I believe it's wisdom. And
Yeah,
that's a DC.
Mine's 14.
It fails.
Awesome. I love that. We're going to do the one that I'm super. It needs to make a wisdom save at the start of its turn, or can't use its turn.
Okay.
And I'm gonna
It's
get
confused.
Yes. And then I want Hush Hush to come back.
Okay.
Or yeah, that won't actually help him.
It does break its invisibility, delivering the spell. What's what form is it in currently?
It's probably a rabbit. I didn't tell it
Okay.
what form to be.
All right. The giant will take an attack of opportunity as it flees. What's its AC?
I'm trying to 13.
Okay. It just locks eyes with you, and you can hear in your mind, everything you love dies. And it is obliterated by the Great Club.
Well, that didn't work.
Well, it did. It got cursed.
But it needed to. Oh, yeah. It needed to have made a wisdom saving throw to do things.
On its turn.
So
that was a
worked.
reaction. Yeah. Top notch. That's perfect. It doesn't take much to get it back. Don't worry. I know it's scary. It's not as bad as it used to be.
I just have to cast the spell again, and I'm aware of this. It's just like, God damn.
Well, that cost me 10 silver. Yeah, but yeah, it made a point to like poke you in the feels on the way out, though.
Everything you love dies. Well, duh. I figured that one out by now. You and I will have words when you get back here.
That's true for everybody, though. You know.
Yeah.
Right.
In D&D, it's there's ways around. Anyway, and on your turn, Struana, that was your familiar.
Yeah, that I think is how that works, though. Is that's what?
Oh, that's your action to do the. Okay, any bonus actions, moves?
Let me confirm that that's how that works.
They get their own initiative, but if they attack, that's your action.
Yeah, and it's when I cast a spell with a range of touch, they deliver it.
Yes, which
Basically, we
is
sent it
okay.
through the ether. So that's what I did on my turn,
Oh.
and and then just moved back towards away. Yeah, I'm keeping my ClickClack between me.
Okay.
I'm her tank.
Yep. The other
You hold
tank
that
is
beat.
being swarmed. I'm not going over there.
Speaking of being swarmed, they're coming. You can see them scrabbling through the darkness, following the sounds of combat coming up upon you. Packs of 3. Stan, you're going to get an attack of opportunity.
Boy, howdy.
Is it on the one that's already been hurt?
Well, I mistyped that roll, but I
Okay.
I rolled a natural 1.
Well, that sucks.
Yeah.
One Gru lives another 3 seconds or so. And ClickClack, you and Lovelace are beginning to feel that numbing as the echoes become the direct primary sounds of this. I mean, to your orderly mind, you're trying to find some sort of chant or language, and every time you do, it slips further away. It's maddening.
Quick question.
Yes.
Does my steed get an attack of opportunity?
Yes.
Nat 20! Nat 20.
Was this the
Double.
wounded one, fresh one? Yep, double dice.
It's the one that I tried to attack before.
Okay.
And failed, or tried to hit the attack of opportunity on. Alright, so this is I think ram is the basic attack. So we'll do that for attack of opportunity. Double dice.
Yep. Double what's on the dice, really. Or you can just roll a stack handful. Whatever makes you happy.
19 total damage.
So Lawrence goes down with the antlers and now has one stuck, just limp and dead in the antlers.
Sounds a mess.
Shakes them a little bit and it just...
And we still want more.
Yeah, don't worry, they brought lots. Only one of those is going to hit Lawrence for 6. And yeah, they're just like as they're going by, they're just like going for the legs. Meat in the back, taking a bite or a swipe on the way by. I will need a wisdom save from Lawrence Elk.
$24.
Plenty.
Did you say he took another 6 damage?
Yes. Yes. Unless you have like mounted combat and can negate any of these, or Find Steed does something special for that.
So I do have a question regarding that quickly. Yes. Maybe my arm. So technically, the Find Steed spell, any spell that I would only normally apply to me can also apply to my steed. Does this also include the armor's invincibility?
It is. I would have to double check and see if it's a spell. If invulnerability is a spell, or if it's just the item effect. I don't think invulnerability is a spell.
All right, we won't worry about it for now. Either way,
okay.
But it's a question I have.
It's never worked in the past, but most things don't go for the mount. What a shitty bunch of
yeah,
just the worst. ClickClack.
What are these little things?
These are Gru Starspawn. They are the lowest, most banal of the heralds of the elder evils that dwell beyond the plains.
Well, I'm still going to be shooting a giant. But
we'll get to you.
But then Lovelace is finally going to do something.
Okay.
But first of all, yeah, 20 plus whatever.
Yep, it's not a 1. You hit.
Yeah, exactly.
And incidentally, it is currently engaged in melee with your mount. She made a melee attack. It's in range. She's in range. It's engaged.
Oh, okay. Then 31 damage on the first one.
Okay.
Well, actually, I guess advantage. I might as well read. Okay, yeah. Still 31 damage.
All right.
Second attack. Does advantage apply both times or just the first one? I think it's just the first one.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Oh.
And... it evens out. Oh, yeah, let's do that. 23.
So you... the first one is right in the notch above the neck, and as it tilts its head down and goes, oh, you get one right up in the soft palate, and it just and then continues falling.
Fantastic. So that's down?
It is dead. Well, I mean, it's on death saves, but you could coup de grace.
The Gru things, they're medium size?
They're small.
They're small.
Yep, they're little.
But they're each taking up a 5-foot space. They're not.
Yes.
Okay. 5, 10, 15.
Yeah, they work just like you.
Okay. This middle one, I guess, of the three, Lovelace and ClickClack turn like a turret, and she's firing her payload out of the mortar launcher at them.
Okay.
Big bada boom.
Yeah, not that big. It's only alchemist fire.
Right. 5-foot square gets lit up with a half damage splash.
Mm-hmm. 23 to hit.
Oh, that's way more than you needed. Yeah. Is this the one that was already charred and blackened by Stan's shot? Or the other two are pretty fresh?
I already declared the middle one, so you tell me which one that was.
Okay. That one was fresh. I didn't know if you intended to do one that was...
I was aiming for the middle because it was easier to say
yeah.
one.
This one is the brokenest.
Well, I'm not gonna. I guess I'm not gonna hit that one, the northern one, either way, am I?
No.
That one. So is the other one the black?
No, these two are both fresh. The one that's one that's wrecked is that top one.
All right. And then I remembered how much damage Alchemist Fire did.
T6, if I remember right.
Um, 1d4 on the start of each of its turns.
Ah, okay.
So I guess it doesn't hurt them yet?
I would say on contact, it does the damage.
I also remember being a d6. That is so weird. Okay. Four! Ha ha ha.
It's on fire, and its eyes are getting wilder. It's certainly not an ideal situation for it, but it doesn't stop it.
And does the other one catch fire, or just only take 2 damage?
2 damage.
Okay.
Anything else?
That's it for us.
All right, Stan.
Oh, dodge.
Oh, bonus action dodge. Yeah, I think that's a
dodge.
great idea.
Yeah. They might be mad at me now.
So is it my turn?
Yes.
If I take a bonus action, do I still get 2 attacks?
Yes, because it's the attack action that you take, and that action includes 2 attacks for you.
Alright, so I'm going to attack this one first. Then if that one falls, that one second. So 20 to hit.
20.
Yeah. $15 damage.
Again, it is just broken. It's still moving. The whole side of it is charred, and one arm doesn't really function anymore.
I guess I'll hit it again. 18 to hit.
It dies. Your minimum damage will finish it off.
Alright. So that is, and then as a bonus action, I cast on myself and therefore also my elk Shield of Faith.
Ah.
Now we have a +2 to AC, because 24 was not high enough for Stan. Now it's 26.
And more importantly, Lawrence Elk's AC goes to
16.
16. Alright. Speaking of Lawrence Elk, attacks, I assume. Takes the dodge action, maybe.
Dodge from what? Oh, from, yeah. Sure.
From future attacks.
Yes, disadvantage on incoming attacks.
Yeah. He'll spend this turn dodging through annoyances.
Right. And now, so you know, like 1 or 2 of them in each of those waves has like jumped up and tried to do something to you. It just doesn't matter. If you wanted to do retributive damage to any of them, I have not been prompting you, but feel free to, like.
Well, you said they were attacking the elk and not me, so I didn't know.
Most. Sorry, I will make it a point to mention it when something bounces off you. But in that last wave, 1 of them did so.
Okay. Want me to roll for that, or should we just do that future?
Go ahead and roll for it.
4 damage.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right, we'll assume that was the one that got wounded. And is
Shield.
Lawrence dodging?
I actually don't think I can cast Shield of Faith because daylight would go out.
Yep, that would happen. Concentration. I will give you 1 mulligan.
Well, I already declared it. I already declared it, I guess.
Okay.
Oh. Daylight goes out. Oops.
You know what? I will give you a wisdom check. Wisdom ability check to see if Stan would think of that beforehand. Spellcasting's not his jam. It's late night, and I forgive my players.
Wisdom. I think I might have overrolled that. Let me see what my wisdom save actually is. It was a 5. So 17.
Okay, plenty. You are able to think of like, okay, concentration. You would still spend the slot for Shield of Faith. I will still make that happen, but you can not concentrate and sustain it. We will have popped it up for 1 round and then it goes away.
Okay.
And you continue to concentrate on that one.
Scene.
One of the giants is getting tired of just this constant cavalcade of nothing. Does a 27 That is Stan's above Stan's AC. So one of them actually musters enough force.
The 19, that's fair.
For 22 bludgeoning.
Ouch.
And the other one is happy to provoke 2 charisma saves.
$18 and 24 on the charisma.
You currently, by the way, have disadvantage on saves. All saves. This aura of madness makes it hard to resist any sort of effect.
So 23 on the first one and 13 on the second.
Alright, it's still enough. Oh, the second one actually failed, so you're going to take 1 and 2 points of psychic damage.
Okay.
Struana.
I am just sort of sticking really, really close to Lovelace's heels, as it were. I mean, crabs don't have heels, but it works.
This one does.
And I'm gonna cast a Cure Wounds on myself at a higher level spell to die less. I'm gonna hard roll this one because D20 and I are not getting along. What was with those 2 1s? Are you kidding? 2 1s in a row? I got a D8 in here somewhere. Let's roll it 3 times. Are you the D8? You're the D8. 8! And 1. And 3, which is still better. Anyway.
Plus, I believe your charisma bonus? Your spellcasting bonus? Okay. So, some bonus. Bonus actions, move actions, you're just keeping up with Lovelace?
Yeah. Because I can't... And questioning my life choices.
It's about fucking time.
Why is Charge In always planning?
Gives me a little bit more hit points. But yeah, wherever they go, I'm going, and I'm. It's like, okay, what is happening? Oh, over the. I don't know they're a Gru yet, do I? Or can I tell? I mean,
You've definitely seen them. You still have your true seeing. Like, yeah, you've definitely seen them. You analyzed bodies of them at the mine headquarters.
Okay. What do I know about Gru?
They are, as mentioned, the lowest, most banal servants, heralds of the elder evils that dwell between planes and out in nothingness.
What I mean is there anything else I know about Gru?
Yeah, you guys got some crazy high rolls on them. You know that they are a minor threat. They exude an aura of madness. They're really easy to kill, and they're almost always found in the company of something more serious, like in these numbers. No.
Oh.
No, they are commanded by other eldritch things that dwell between the stars, that extrude into this reality. Speaking of Gru, you're getting a really good up-close look at a whole bunch of them. 2 of them are taking shots at... Or one's taking a shot at Lovelace, one's taking a shot at ClickClack. Both of those fail, and one goes for the Bard in Residence with a 17. Does that hit?
Yeah.
All right. That does 6 points of piercing damage and will provoke a willpower save, to which you have disadvantage. You are completely surrounded by this maddening racket that they gibber.
Willpower?
Wisdom. Sorry, old
That
ones.
makes. I was like, wait. Yeah. 20. 30, 20, but 20.
Plenty. You're fine.
Not this time.
Stan, the dodge action that Lawrence took paid off, and Lawrence Self takes no further damage.
Woo!
ClickClack. Back to the top.
Okay.
This is what happens when you guys take a break when a new book comes out. This is you did this to yourselves.
Love it.
I'm making sure I can do the thing I want to do.
Only other thing of note, they are immune to psychic damage.
Well, there goes my whole plan.
I know you depend on your psychic DPS.
I'm like Jean Grey.
Would ClickClack know that, though?
Yeah, you guys made all those checks back at the mine shaft. You guys got all the information on that. I don't know that I ever verbalized all of it because it was the end of the session, and I don't know that any of us were in shape for a data dump.
Okay. I'm trying to reconcile two different entries in Unearthed Arcana and other things. Actually, maybe it's in here too. Hang on. Okay, no, never mind. It's okay. It went with the revamp. That's why it was conflicting. Obviously.
Yeah, revised trumps. It's the new ranger.
Yeah. So yeah, okay. We're being crowded by these things.
Yep.
Lovelace attacks all of them within reach. Each get their own attack.
They are all within reach.
Okay. Wow. First one misses.
Yes.
Second one, I'm not going to do math. Probably
Plenty. Yeah, hits all the dice.
14 on the third attack.
Hits. Center mass. Easy.
Okay. Misses the first one, so 6 damage.
Okay.
On the second one, and 5 damage on the third one, and they each have a grapple check.
One failed, one rolled a nat 20.
Okay.
So she's got one of them.
She's got one of them.
It is... I will mark one that is grappled with a heart because she's hugging. Next.
Can I disengage and then attack?
Yes, I will say that you can give Lovelace disengage as well.
No. She's staying where she is.
Oh my God! Are you dismounting?
Yes.
What? Oh God! Shit got serious. It's full saucer separation time.
They did that in the first season. We're at least in season 5. This is more serious. Just saying.
Well, yes. You bonus action cunning action bonus disengage.
Yeah.
I imagine you have like a quick release button on your harness.
Yeah. Natural 20.
Nice.
All right, which
Do
one?
I have to specify that I'm shooting this guy?
No, which one?
The hearted one.
Okay. Nope. It's dead. I will tell you right now, double your dice. If you roll minimum damage, we'll kill it.
Can I still see what that would be?
Yes.
So 38.
Yeah, you hit the top half and like the bottom half falls off of Lovelace's claw while the top half keeps traveling with the arrow.
No.
Second attack, right?
Oh shit, you're right. Yeah. Fuck this guy in particular.
Okay.
Uh, 23 to hit.
Way too much.
Too much. You missed.
It's too surgical. Doesn't feel it.
16 damage.
Dead. Like once again, this one had taken some damage on the way in from Stan, and just like the half of it that was charred just crumbles on the impact with the arrow, and the rest of it rolls and slumps to a stop.
Oh wait a minute. I'm sorry. I would have shot the one that's up on Struana. I just saw that one there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I totally would have shot that one instead. I'm not going to go for the long range when there's one up close and threatening a team member.
Right. It's how I accidentally added a bunch that I didn't mean to.
Yeah, I saw that. Like, what's happening?
Right, man.
Why are they Hydra? What's going on?
Yeah, sorry, didn't mean to panic you there. I hit caught a copy instead of a delete. Yeah, withers underneath your fire. It had no chance. Stan, unless ClickClack, you had any bonus? No, you did you ticked all your boxes. Stan, what are you up to?
I don't know, that last spell didn't go great. I'm going to hit more stuff with hammers. I'm pretty good at that.
I think that's inspired.
So, 25 to hit. this one here.
Yeah.
Comes crushing down on its head. Or... 20 damage. Gone.
You can be comforted by the fact that in all likelihood it was instantaneous and painless. I mean, just...
Why is that comforting?
I don't know. It's because, you know, he's a gentle giant, Stan, I suppose. No, there's a gratifying crunch underneath your hammer, and it dies like it's all the way dead.
And immediately, I swing around and to hit the other one opposite me with a 32 to hit.
It's just a lot more than you.
Yeah, absolutely. And 17 damage.
And that one also just, like, rolls, and, like, the outer layer of it just, like, it works away as charcoal.
And Lawrence will rear up and attack the other one with hooves for 12. Hit.
That's a hit.
Nope, I'm overrolling. 2d6 plus 4. Should just make macros. $11 damage.
It sinks 2 hooves center mass, like there's the sound of a crunch. It's not dead, but it is not in good shape.
I declared it was hooves, not
Yes.
which has way more damage than that.
Oh. Okay.
Reroll that. 23 damage.
Yeah, just spins around and mule kick punts it. And it does not move when it lands.
Because it's lazy.
All right. I felt like
the giants look at you after that and is like, oh. Actually, they also, like, all of you kind of at once shake yourselves and are like, finally you can have a complete thought again, as the ones around you are no longer shrieking and gibbering. One of the giants flees.
Coward!
You see it just like run, like cover its face and run through the curtain of quicksilver into the darkness on the other side. Stan, 25? Is that
24.
a hit? 25's a hit?
25.
The last one, desperate and cornered, is just going for it. That's going to be 21 bludgeoning, unless you have any resistance or anything. The second shot misses.
How much? 21?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm hurt.
This massive, knobby glass great club.
Oh.
And that is the last of the giant's turn. Stan, it doesn't take much to hear, although ClickClack and Struana may need perception tests.
So is this a perception roll with disadvantage?
This will be there will be negatives, not disadvantage.
Then I have advantage.
Indeed.
Natural 20.
Although this one is specifically
Nice.
a listening check, so I don't know. So the goggles won't give you advantage, but you may have. This is against a giant, so if that helps.
Yes, actually it does.
16.
I get advantage on checks trying to perceive.
All right. So natural 20. You hear it call out.
32.
You hear very clearly. You hear it call out in giant. There are knights here. It's the ones that broke the back of the army. We can't stand them. No, I can't. Oh. And then you hear just like something horrific happen to the giant.
Something like he's being.
It bellows in pain, and then there's a fleshy breaking sound, and then it it abruptly stops screaming.
Do I hear any other giants responding to his declaration?
Just the one that's beating on Stan is the only giant left in perception range. That is the giant's turn. Struana.
Is looking up a thing. None of my cards are working right.
Stan, you also heard that, but you didn't understand the language. You don't speak giant, if I remember right.
Dwarven.
I am going to cast Does the giant that Stan has backed into a corner look pretty beat up right now?
You actually are not within line of sight of that giant.
Oh, no, we're not. All right. In that case, these guys that I can see are going to get a brief Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Which is a ranged attack.
Like one each, or?
Yeah, there's 3 of them, so one each.
Okay.
Oh, I like you. 23?
That is a hit.
Yay. Do I need to roll it 3 times?
Is it 3d10 per shot, per bolt? Yeah, you have to roll for each of them, yeah.
Okay. $15? No. Sorry. My brain cannot math. That would be 25.
To hit?
Right? Yes.
Yeah.
What are you?
This is one of those situations where I don't think you can miss, Struana.
And 20.
You would have to roll a 1. Yeah.
Well, I mean, you never know. I could have rolled a 1. And that would be terrible. And let's not have that be a thing that happens. But it would be possible.
So, can I get some damage?
Yeah. As soon as I find my potion bottle. There we go. So, one of them takes 9.
Dead.
One takes 3. And the other one takes 9. Good potion bottle. Da-da-da-da. And I keep hoping that force damage pushes them back, even though I don't think it does that. But I keep wanting it to do that, you know?
There's an invocation you can pick up, your next warlock level. How much on the third one?
It was a 9, a 2, and a 9. Pardon me.
They all drop. They're hit with a beanbag shotgun. Just
I'm having a little bit of like, I'm done with this.
Yeah.
ClickClack.
Can I climb on top of, or try to see if Lovelace will let me like climb on top of her as a bonus action?
It would be a move.
Action. Well, as a move action. Like she's gonna have to consent to this. Like I'm gonna hang on because I'm sure we're going for a ride soon.
Right. That's up to David, but she has had you on her back before.
Yeah, it's fine.
Right.
Only politely in battle situations, really.
I mean, the saddle doesn't fit you.
I'm not trying to even be in the saddle. I'm just trying to hang on so that I don't get left
behind. Onto the backpack.
She moves faster than me. Also, I can just acrobatics my way off if I need to.
I also just figured out I've been giving her a lower damage score than I should have been. Only slightly, but it's enough to be annoying.
These mistakes are why I'm going to go back through my character this weekend and just be well-oriented.
What's left?
One Gru, one giant. Gru is wounded, by the way. It's not in good shape.
Can Lovelace trample? Is that a thing she can do?
No. That's a different kind of animal. She can, however, run over and attack something.
I'm just hanging on.
Okay. She runs over and attacks something. Natural 20.
Yeah.
Minimum damage will kill it.
That's 16 damage.
Comes over and backhands it.
That kills it a lot.
Charges in and just Edward Scissorhand.
Yep, it was already on. It had taken like spots of flame damage from its buddy next to it being on fire, and put quickly out of it and everyone else's misery. All of a sudden, the echo of that gibbering is finally out of the picture. There's still the bellowing of one giant, but now in the more relative quiet, you can hear that same sort of gibbering far, far away, except this time it's much more rhythm, and it's definitely chanting. Like they're definitely cheering. It sounds like they're cheering on a gladiator.
These are cave walls, right? I don't have line of sight of the giant.
Correct.
Okay. How much?
I'm hearing these things, cheering and stuff, and I have a little ticker in my head going, "We dead, we dead, we dead."
We're fine.
ClickClack spent his whole movement remembering why he has a mount.
I was really expecting you to mount up and then we go. Not, oh, what?
Lovelace got rambunctious that turn.
Yeah.
Hard to go.
She saw a waiting victim and was not going to be interrupted. Not going to let the Paladin steal this one too.
Speaking of the Paladin, right? ClickClack. Did you get line of? I don't think you got line of sight.
I did not. Double movement for me is 50 feet.
Those little gnomey legs.
Marvin the Martian. Just
Stan. Oh.
So.
ClickClack. With a bonus, you can do a dash.
oh,
So, I mean, you won't get to attack at all anyway, but you'll still be, you'll have lined yourself up better. Cutting action, lots of things.
I can double move and dash.
Yes.
Okay.
Double dash. It's the rogue double dash.
And dash is your movement speed again.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Stan. You, on the other hand, have no trouble with line of sight on this giant. Nor it you.
Yep. So I am going to. Oh, that's hard to do. Yeah, I'm going to use a second level spell slot and cast Cure Wounds on myself, which should affect also my steed.
Indeed. Stuff that affects normally just you. That is definitely a spell.
Ah, 17. Yay. We gained some health back.
I think you may have added your proficiency modifier in that.
Oh.
Right. It's not your spell attack mod. It's your stat mod, which I think is a 4. Or, no, wait. It's a 2. It's your wisdom. So, 12.
Okay. I couldn't find it on my sheet, so I thought. Misremembering. Alright, so that is what Stan does, and then Lawrence, we back up some, and then we charge. Rams, horns first, antlers first.
Alright. So Stan, first I'm going to let you know that ironically, the giant is going to provoke an attack of opportunity from you, from your sentinel feat, because on Lawrence's way out, he's going to make an attack on a creature that's not you. And so you get a reaction on your own turn, which is unusual. You provoked a provoke.
Like those slap fight card games.
And yours happens first.
Alright. So Stan hits first.
Yeah.
15 to hit.
That is a hit. It's not a 1.
20 damage.
Okay.
Swing to the kneecap. And
Is not cool with that, but is not. His kneecap is now more not quite centered the way it's supposed to be, but he does finish out his swing at your elk for 20. Or wait, a 20. No, 22.
22 to hit? Yeah.
I have to math.
So that was the damage or the...
That is the to hit your elk.
You got it.
$25 bludgeoning. Wow.
Man, I'm glad I healed that critter.
Lawrence painfully finishes his movement, if that doesn't take it out.
Oh. No, if I hadn't healed him, it would have. It would have.
He's a trooper.
Yeah. So.
All right, finish the maneuver. All
right, 2d6 plus more 2d6. And it needs to make a needs to make a strength saving throw.
What's the DC on that?
DC on that is 14.
It got a 12. Okay, it fails.
It is knocked prone.
Okay. And is that your damage?
Almost. It is 21 damage.
Alright, it goes prone, and when it hits, there's like a crunching thud. Its head goes down really hard, and it just kind of sags off to rolls off to one side, and blood starts to pool behind it. And it is quiet now, except for just the barest hint of that far away screeching.
Are we
across the Quicksilver, and this would be an excellent time to to break the session. It has snuck late on us. If there's anything you guys would like to do briefly in the calm before whatever goes on next, let me know.
I'm doing another round of healing spells, so I'm going to roll that now. So don't forget.
Yeah, me too.
Great. The team.
I mount up.
Okay. You guys get together for a buff huddle and a round of healing spells, and amongst the bodies of the slain.
I never find it.
Yeah. Anything else?
I'm gonna do some lay on hands.
Okay. Stan, you also have the opportunity. What is your passive investigation?
Passive investigation?
It would be 10 plus, probably just your flat wisdom.
12.
Okay. That is enough to see on the last giant you killed. There is a flask on it, a giant-sized flask on its belt. That is full.
I'll uncork it. What's it full of? Like taking a whiff, not a taste.
You are very familiar with the smell and the taste of healing potion.
Chug it. Chug.
Stan, were you doing any group heals?
I don't have any group heals. I don't.
Oh.
Yeah, ditto.
Struana, are you still?
Since I am still messed up, although I did just cast some stuff on myself. I'm also gonna be putting Armor of Agathis on myself.
Do you need healing? ClickClack?
Well, I'm asking if someone else is doing it before I do it.
Yeah. I was gonna do lay on hands from myself and my elk. It's not gonna be we're not gonna be at full health though.
I can cast Healing Spirit.
Which does that do? That's a group. Is that a big group heal?
That's buy it and feel better.
Right. So what's that look like, ClickClack?
It's a ghost-like, almost angelic-looking tree spirit, but it's that's not the right word for it. It's made out of wood, but like artist model figure look, with like the hinged joints and everything. It looks like an artist model, wooden model of a forest spirit.
That sounds sort of Studio Ghibli.
Sure.
I can see it. And anyone that's within 5 feet, it will give you just like a pat on the shoulder or a rub on the back, and as long as you're in the radius, you'll get heals. So that we will find out how long you guys have to crowd around the healing spirit next time on A Bard's Tale.
Dun, dun, dun.
Thank you guys for game. This is always fun. Thanks everyone for tuning in. We couldn't do this without you, and why would we? This has been A Bard's Tale. If you like what you see, hit like. If you want to see more, hit subscribe. If you want it to get better, there's a Patreon link down on the doobly-doo. From all of us at GameBreakers, have a good game.